My name is Michael Zweck, and I'm the pre-developer of this functionality. It's called Traffic Light Online, and the car is in this functionality talking to the traffic management system of the city and gets information about traffic lights and phases and when the next phase change will happen. And we give on the display information for the driver, how fast he has to drive to reach the next traffic light at green, or if that is not possible, how long he has to wait at the next traffic light.
So in this case right now, I'm seeing that we're about 32 seconds. What does that entail right now between that and the red light that I see? So we're sitting here at 23 seconds?
Yes.
Does that tell me that it's going to turn green in
20 seconds, now 17, it's counting down. The engine turns off, and 5 seconds before the traffic light turns to green, the system starts the engine, and we know we have to look at the traffic light, and now it's green and we can drive.
That is too cool.
Good prepared for doing some small things, and we know how much time is left for, and we have to wait.
Okay, so while we're here, let's talk about the connected lights and some of the challenges. Now here in Berlin, we're driving this car in Berlin right now. Right. How many of these lights do you think are connected now, and do you think that Audi alone can push the lights to be more connected from city to city?
Yes, it's interesting because we are talking to content provider, and these content provider are talking to a lot of cities, how fast this technology can be included into the city systems. And the content provider gets a possibility to get the information, the rough information of the traffic lights. And in Berlin we are actually at 700 traffic lights which are communicating with our cars, or are able to communicate with our cars. And from the situation is that 2,500 traffic lights we have in Berlin, and new traffic lights always gets connected to the traffic management system. So the number of traffic lights which are able or we are able to connect is growing constantly.
And so speaking of the connected lights, how are you getting the data from the lights down to the car, and is it real time?
The content provider gets the raw data forwarded to their systems, and he is calculating prediction and the timing behavior of the traffic lights. Puts that in information, forwards this information to our Audi backend, and the car speaks to the Audi backend, and if the car identifies an approach to a traffic light, the car asks especially for this traffic light for information, and then the calculation how fast you have to drive or you have to wait begins.
And so it's common sense then that all of these cars will be connected through the cloud somehow then, with internet access.
Yes, but in our media system we try to keep it safe, so we have a secure connection to the Audi backend, and all the data we give to the Audi always
so it's a closed system.
Goes over
from a safety precaution measure.
Yes.
Audi's got a closed system that talks to the content provider and not giving access to basically everybody that's broadcasting.
Right.
Very cool.